What?
Oh. Alright. Hello, good morning, gamers. We should be all set up now. Oh wait, I think we got the stuff backwards. I'm Mocha. He's Rycer.
Yeah.
But that's all good. So we're getting started with Unknown in Birth, top 4. I believe our first match should be Rebirth versus Garmfield. So, you know, Rebirth and Garmfield, both East Canada players. It's nice to have East Canada finals for here. I guess there's not too many out of area players coming around. You know, like I'm from Michigan, but most people here are around here.
Yeah, it was mainly just you and like Sawada could pick for.
Yep. So, yeah, it's been a great time so far. Had a lot of fun in bracket. I got 5th, just outside this cut, but you know, I'm ready to see all the people play. It's always fun watching Uni. High-level Uni is so crazy to watch. I feel like the more I learn about this game, the more I can like see as other people are playing, right? The more intention you can realize. It's very obvious in people's play what the ideas are they have. So, very fun game to watch. Very enthralling.
It always is. It's really inspiring too. Like as somebody who's like kind of like we're both kind of just still learning the game, right? You're a little bit more ahead than I am, but you know, seeing the people at the top level play, it's always great to learn from them.
Yep. The learning phase never stops. There's always something else going on. There's always people getting better and better, right? Especially now as we're entering more of an era of all the people who've been net playing over the past few years getting better and better and starting to be on the top, right? Like I think just earlier today, Defy won CEO, and also won Combo Breaker at the the previous major we had. So yeah, it's nice seeing people who really grind the game placing on top. You know, it's always nice to see that the people who put in the most time place on top. So
yeah.
But yep. So I think Rebirth's coming back up now. Should be ready to start in a few minutes here. But I know, so Hyde Lene, I know Garmfield in particular talks about, Lene, he's like, what I do against this champion. You know, this Lene character rolling around, ratting it up. You know, it's an interesting matchup. It's fun too, right? Because you can notice on the character select screen, they're like the protagonist characters, right? It's not right to call it a lore matchup, but they're two of the main fundamental Unicampions characters. So
in terms of Lene, like Rebirth's also one hell of a force of record.
Yeah. He's got the stand tech tag, East Canada's strongest stand techer.
I mean, yeah, like he's really good. Like finding random times to stand tech, and like you'll never expect him when you'll never expect him when he does it. But like, it just comes out of nowhere.
All right, yeah, there's the stand tech. Garm getting the assault though, getting the starter for it. Unfortunate combo drop, but able to UCS, gets a meter up to 100, right? So keeping Lenny in the corner here. Rebirth tries to jump or do anything to get out, right? Garm does the opportunity to react, but Rebirth gets a good projectile and gets back in.
CSDP.
Yep, Garm getting that CSDP, and now, right. Hyde has throw combos, so it should be a decent chunk of damage after this combo. It's probably guess for game.
I'm surprised. Like, I thought, like, he would still be, like, throwing ball by this.
Yeah, Rebirth getting his 5C to get out. Really good starter for Lene. Gonna have to make a lot of work to get back on this, but he's got cycle at least, so.
Trying to make something work. 5C, really fun.
So I'm laughing at the trophy. But.
Ooh, the dive kick.
Alright. This is huge for Rebirth. There's 25 seconds left. You can start maybe playing for time, especially with meter and cycle.
There's guess for game scenario.
Garm bets it on an EP and gets taken out. So first round going to Rebirth. Alright, the projectile trade round start, but Lene gets that dash after the Kuga, and is able to get the starter and take Garm to the corner. Good Lene pressure there. Garm finds a time to mash out, get started. Ooh, the 6-6C to side switch, but gets back over with the wreck. He's going left and right. A lot of mixies.
Yeah. Guy doesn't win the 2As. Combo right in the corner. Feeder spin.
Yep, at 200, might as well spend a little bit. Get it going. No, through a cycle again. Oh, 5 AM pressure. A lot of good throw attacks back and forth. Rebirth probably giving up on this cycle. Yeah, Garm getting it. Oh, that tragic side switch on that. But Rebirth text in the CS animation, and now it's Garm's turn to do pressure.
Oh, mashes out. And that should be the game.
Alright, game 1 to Rebirth. I hear Garm and Rebirth talking in the background. I'm unsure if it's like DP accident or. Oh, big counter hit from Garm, but unfortunately the fireball effort is confirmed.
Just concentrating, trying to grid. Ooh, what a conversion.
Yeah. Oh, the rat roll to get out of the corner, and then also the throw afterwards. If the opponent's concerned about trying to block the left-right, you can just throw them sometimes. Alright. Reaver being able to take him to the corner, getting other starter. Unsure what Garm did on wake up there, but you know he had CS, right? So part of the threat is okay. Well, if I meaty my opponent and they use CS, you know they get that screen pause, they can do a DP. So Garmfield tried to take advantage of Reaver knowing that and maybe hit a button to get his turn, but Reaver just meaties him like normal and takes him out.
Ooh, jumps over the 2-2-B, I believe.
Yeah, being able to jump over those projectiles is huge. Reaver's having a strong lead in this game. It's, I think it's tough trying to think about adaptations for Garmfield to do, right? Reaver's just all over the screen. It feels like a lot of these RPS situations, Reaver's also got Garmfield's number on.
Yeah, like with such a an aggressive player like Reaver, it's hard to gauge when he's trying to go in on you, going in for a throw, just going in for a mess, going to continuous pressure, or even the weight.
Yeah.
A lot of times people like to scout each other's OSs, but Reaver kind of just goes in and presses buttons and, what are you supposed to do? A rat throwing his 5C in your face, so terrifying.
Yeah, that's definitely very difficult to deal with. Two, we saw that round start there. Was very passive for both players, right? Trying to see what's going on. I think Reaver, knowing he's ahead 2 games, can get, I guess maybe take some time to play a little differently, or try to see how more Garmfield's habits in case he loses a couple games, right? Oh, big DP. Good cycle off of that as well, so maybe now Garm can do some pressure.
Uses it right away.
Reaver, it's so good at getting a mash out there. I feel like it's been rare that we've seen Garm have a real solid turn.
Look at this now. Hyde's got Linne in the corner. High pressure in the corner is quite scary. Reaver finds his way out.
Oh, the 3C just barely whipping. Reaver will probably kill here with some meter spend. I don't know Linne damage. Sage might have to take away my channel points. What? No, dang it. Well, all right, yeah, one more round for Reaver. He'll be sitting pretty in grand finals winner's side after a 3-0. So I don't know. I know I played Reaver earlier. I haven't looked. There's a chance he hasn't lost a game yet in this tournament. Reaver's been a real cooker today.
Yeah. I mean, this guy got 5th at Combo Breaker. He's hard off his off placement there. Probably doing something quite a bit.
Yeah, for sure. Oh my gosh, that 5C. He's so good at understanding Garmfield pressure, knowing when to mash and being able to get through it.
Like those 50 going over to Garm.
Yeah. Two, you saw Reaver went for that throw there because if that throw landed, he would be able to have cycle back, right? He's trying to be greedy, keep pushing for cycle. He's ahead. He can kind of push advantages and just try to take out Garm. But Garm recognizing that, getting him, and now it's back to Garm's turn. Oh, the big DP getting him out.
Oh, Garm gets cycle there. Oh, that's kind of scary going up there.
Yeah. Definitely terrifying for both players. Oh! Bears, this is going to be, big damage. I think it should be guess for game after this, right? Unless he can kill. No, he'll just kill. Please. Please kill this. Yes, all right, sick. But I say yes, but it's because, the guess for the Sage points. Well, all right. Reaver is starting with, 160 meter. I believe it's huge in this matchup. There's all the times you can cancel your specials when you EX move, be able to get out of stuff. The whole pressure tree changes, based on how much meter you and your opponent has. Oh! That was a crazy whip DP into punishing the opponent. Garm, basically goaded over it, was able to get it, but, Morphle Strip, no more CS. Oh! Huge assault, should be able to cash out all the meter at the end as well. Yep, IW. Big hit. Oh, VO now! Let's go, he's out of there. Alright. Garm fighting back, maybe Quan to play back into the set. Alright, trying to fight for cycle at the end there. Oh, gets that throw when he ran into him and then got the cycle confirmed. If he would have got that, that would have been game. But Garm back in it. Alright. Yeah, Reaver, huge head on cycle here. Yep. Oh, the GPs, that was sick. Yeah, that's tough. That's one of those things, you bring it out game 3 or in that final situation, you haven't been doing it all game or all set, it's like, surprise! It can be tough to deal with.
You cash in on it, yeah.
Yeah, very good play from Reaver.
Alright, I think what we have next will be Rakir versus Boltstruck.
Yep. Rakir and Boltstruck, also very good players. Enkidu and Nanase, I believe should be the matchup. So, that's an interesting one. I know when I think about Enkidu versus certain characters with fireballs, right? He's got the 4C to be able to punish stuff, but I don't know how much or how that plays into Nanase necessarily, with her having the wide variety of ways she can set fireballs and float around and generally be very mobile.
Yeah, I think I might be wrong about this, but Enkidu generally struggles against characters that have like good neutral with like projectiles and just generally characters with like larger buttons that he can't really whip punish too well. But yeah, we'll see how Rick does against Bolt here.
Yeah. All right, yep, both players getting ready. Winner of this will fight Garmfield in losers finals. So this should we're back to first to two land, I believe here.
Yeah,
this is back to the scary first to two land.
Yeah, one last first to two, and then we're all first to three from there.
Yep.
Oh, who's hovering over the ball speed?
Terrifying. All right, getting right into it. That's always nice too, being able to watch brackets, and I'm like, oh, they're not on Park. That's like an offline event. This is sick.
Yeah. Inevitably, the random thing is going to pick Park for you, and you're just like, oh man, it's just like Netflix, just like our home.
Yep. Rikier getting a hit there. I think I saw Bolt Strike with the shield before Rikier got his go in. But, all right, the throw loop is starting. Nope, just the one. Oh, not Bolt Strike with a good shield to get cycle. Oh,
parries that.
Yeah, that parry must have been, that was like one of the last active frames there. Rikier generating some cycle there, right? Being able to do double assault. You know, now ahead here at this full screen situation. So a lot of those moves and pressure earlier on, you can see cascade into the game at later points, right? There's 60 seconds left, so a lot of time has passed, but you know, Rikier definitely ahead.
Ooh, 4C with punish, the 5B.
We love to see NKD 4C. That one's so big. Ooh, the IW.
That doesn't kill, but last hit scenario.
Yep. At any point here, you know, Rikier can TRM and it would kill, so any single connection should take out Bolt.
There is also like only 30 seconds left. Possible that Rikier can just like walk through the game, but catches him with the 2A.
Yeah,
on to the next round.
That 2A stagger with the frame tip in between, you know, Bolt Struck tries to mash down and gets hit. Alright. Oh, the slow walk up with the assault. So, you know, in a lot of cases you might be able to bait out a 1AD or like a 2A Nash in that case, right? The opponent sees you just walking, you can get him, but Bolt trying to assault. Rikier ready though, sturdy, takes him out, gets him back in the corner.
Oh, jumps right into the corner himself. Whoa. With the VO strip.
Yep.
That's Rikier in the corner.
No more cycle for Rikier, and it should be a lot easier for Bolt Struck to win the next one, but, you know, Rikier really good at playing around that, able to take him out, and get a hit to bring him back to corner. This is huge. Oh,
that's worse than his drop there.
Drop? Is he gonna get the VO? Oh. Ooh.
Oh, he needs a combo on that.
Dang, that was really cool confirm. Oh, the throw gets tagged. Bolt winning the cycle. Yeah, one of the non-SA overheads.
Yeah. I always forget which one it is.
Bolt went for a delay throw there and Rikier did, you know, up back shield, which would have teched the throw had he, Bolt, you know, done it a bit sooner as well. So Rikier fully playing around that, taking first game pretty convincingly.
Really nice increase 3 speed. Get through the fireball. For just all moves, very nice against the fireball.
Bolt trying to bait something out, but then gets hit by NKD 5B. You know, that move is just, it's so big, right? It's, you get hit by it's easy to run into, you know? Bolt is trying to block out until cycle completes, but then, you know, Rikier realizing this, blocks back. Bolt decides the turn's more important than cycle. But because of that, he's got Rikier in the corner now, so throw pressure starting. These non-SA setups are crazy, you know, you can get some really, really sick nixies. Oh!
The FF and then JC.
Yep. Rip broken, but Rikier second throw.
DX parry on Bolt.
Alright, Bolt Struck managing to hit him after the active frames of parry, but before it fully recovered, so he got a nice counter hit combo. Gets into the corner.
Nice throw.
Yeah, you'll see too Rikier flash red there, right? So if Rikier is doing any sort of offensive OS that includes a button press, you know, he got grabbed out of it, so he wasn't able to actually touch the throw.
Alright.
Bolt coming in with the car, so, you know, Bolt making some adjustments and doing a lot better this game so far. You know, both these players, I know, are very adaptive, right? Rikier, long-time internet player, made top 8 in, I believe, 2019 EVO. You know, solid. Bolt Struck, I believe, is part of the newer people playing, or net playing, and honestly, I say newer, he could be playing the game for years, you know, I don't exactly know, but, you know, very solid.
Bolt has quite a sizable lead for him right now.
Yeah. Bolt as well, blocking these overheads from Rikier. You saw Rikier go for that, you know, the big quick down.
This doesn't kill, right? Yeah.
No, he's chilling. Oh, big counter hit. I know too the Enkidu overhead foot thing isn't an overhead all the time, but in that case, you still got to see Bolt stand block. So all tied up.
Alright. Whoever takes this game.
Oh my god, dash up throw around start. That always.
Takes this game. We'll move on to the fight Garm.
Yep. Oh, the assault gets him. Oh. You always love seeing those like dash up, back dashes, trying to bait out, see what your opponent does when you run at them. Because no matter what OS they're picking, right, you're going to see it. You backdash. You'll probably avoid it as well. Very good information gathering.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but Rakir is like stopping his Rekka, he's ending his Rekka at the second hit, mid-screen because he's better over.
I'm unsure about that. I don't know too much about the Enkidu actually playing, but Rakir there, being able to CS and seeing the green shields, probably plan to land and throw for the grid break. Bolt, realizing this, is able to guard thrust, a special unit mechanic similar to that angle. Grid breaks you based on the circumstances, but you throw the opponent away. So. Alright. So good Nana say fireball pressure, and then as
just dumps right in.
Rakir is able to find his line in, being able to take Bolt straight back to the corner. Has all the resources in the world for this. Oh, that messed up. That was crazy.
CRM.
Yep. You see the red flash, the yellow rings, and the TRM.
And then the DT.
You can combo up there. This is so cool.
Yeah, he did that earlier in the throw.
Alright. Oh, the 4C breaks the fireball, not close to the hit Bolt.
And then the increase 3C to take the game. Yeah,
that air shield was very tragic for the grid break, but Rakir taking it 2-1 over Bolt. Very good play. I think Bolt and Rakir played earlier in this tournament, and Bolt struck 1-2-1. So I think Rakir got his run back.
Yeah.
Because I believe I had played Rakir in losers earlier, and I was supposed to play, or not supposed to play, right? But it's like a loser of that set is who I played. So Rakir beat, or lost to Bolt earlier, and I played him. But yeah, so coming to the next one, Rakir advancing on, being able to play against Garm. So Enkidu Hyde is another matchup that I actually don't know too much about. I guess all my matchup expertise is kind of around Akatsuki. Crazy, right? You play Akatsuki, that's all. That's what you get. But yeah, that's I guess thinking about it, right? Hyde has a lot of those nice tools for be able to play full screen, right? Like throw the fireballs, be able to get laser or hide gem, as people like to call it.
Yeah.
For some of the other stuff.
Like to in 4-4C to like with potential level. Hyde does have 6 speed that can probably cause a little bit of problems for Enkidu if he's trying to bait out a certain mash or whatever. And also 6 speed for Hyde is quite a high damage starter, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. So I guess as they get started, we'll see more and more of it, right? We'll be able to tell and see how the matchup comes out. So.
Looks like we're going in.
I don't hear the music start. Maybe they're doing a button check, yeah. That makes sense. Oh,
looks like we're going right
no, we're right into it. Let's go. Okay. I love the stage.
Very pretty. A lot of particle effects.
Yeah, you see Garm trying very hard to win that cycle, right? A lot of shields at that mid-range distance, but Rakir calling out and just doing one hit, letting the green shield whip, and then winning cycle. Oh, wow. Garm with that 5B, Rakir just dashes in and throws him, I think Rakir maybe seeing some Garm feel, playing passively or kind of waiting to react.
Oh, you cannot jump into Enkidu like that.
Yeah. Oh, the jump dive kick. Alright, figure out, should take him to the corner. Yeah.
Fortune really doesn't do a lot for Enkidu's game. It does the whip punishing, it does the anti-airing. It's just it's really one of the buttons of all time.
That's definitely something you got to think about a lot when you're playing around it. It's a lot of attention required for it. But, as Enkidu, if you're just throwing it out there, you're going to get smoked. Okay. Oh, Garm, I think, going for a TRM there, right? Doing, like, jab, throw, but...
I expect Rakir to get hit.
Yeah. Garm's got to start making moves with only 12 seconds left. He gets that throw.
Combo throw.
Yep. I think whatever happens after this, there should be enough time to do some shift. Oh, wow. Oh, he DP's after the throw tech. And he DP's the second time.
How does he know?
Let's go, Garm.
Over here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Take this.
200 meter. All the reasons in the world. Well, except for Sega, but players at this caliber, they're so good with the second one. Cycle should be going towards Garm now after that first tech.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yo,
Yeah, that was a very good VO. Oh, Garm trying to get back in for cycle, but getting thrown. This is a very scary place to be against Nikidu. All of the meter in the world slowly ticking down. You know you just gotta block it out. It's so tough.
Where the throw loop starts, Garm pecks it right up.
Yeah, you saw in that section there, Garm doing a lot of gapless pressure to try to, waste a lot of time, so I veil off to slowly tick down.
Run out the VO timer.
Yep. Oh, that was a big hit. Yep. Garm was trying to fight it for that cycle, and just barely either wasn't able to block in time or was trying to hold a little bit too long there and got smacked. Now he's in the corner, trying to eat some Nikidu pressure. Yep.
Your rep not really working out. Second throw back.
Oh, yeah, the 4C, the hit or box retraction.
I was saying 6 feet was gonna help counter that, but no.
4C, pretty good. Very nice stagger pressure from here, trying to see what Garm's gonna do, giving him a lot of time to have his OSs come through or his shields.
Garm.
A lot of respect to both players there too around cycle, both after OCS, right? Kind of walking back, seeing what the other one's doing. The first game in these sets is huge, if you lose, it's too much to come back. Bridge break is also huge for Grumfield here.
Yes, on board. Oh, and the dive kick.
Yeah, that was very good from Rakir. Dive picking through, able to take out Garmfield. Alright, Garm getting a couple key shields in this pressure string, able to win cycle.
It's always like really spooky to me whenever you're like a computer thing, it's not just a green shield, it always got to feel bad, you can't throw it out.
Yeah. You can see here Garmin's winning a lot of these cycles because with the timer ticking down, Rakir's the one that has to be the aggressor. Rakir has to make something happen here. And so Garmin's kind of sit back, continue to farm grid, and win these interactions. So very, very good overall game plan strategies from Grumfield here, being able to recognize timer ticking down and be able to just farm resources like that. So 1-0 Garm. Yeah. Alright, so jab from Rakir. Eventually being able to assault over, Grumfield doing 2A, drags him to the corner. So another player with over 100 meter, but some generic, I shouldn't say generic, but standard strike throw pressure, right? The jab, the throw. Eventually, Garm getting out, mashing. Barely losing a cycle there. Yep. Rakir also afterwards choosing to CS immediately for the meter, I believe, and then be able to pipe the next one. I could be wrong, but taking Garm go to the corner. TRM, yep. You only get one more of those as Garm until you're up. Alright, very scary and Nikidu pressure. The 60, good mashup tool for Garm.
Goes in the corner, bumble throw.
This is so terrifying as Garmfield though, right? At any point if you're dealing pressure and you leave the gap that's too big, right? Rakir can DP through or parry or any number of options, any number of crazy things you can choose to do to get through. But, in this case it wouldn't be crazy.
But he's kind of it's way back.
Oh wow! Wait, that can be enough to kill? Oh my gosh!
Right, yeah.
Yep. He's got all the resources. That kill every day of the week. That was crazy. Alright, Rakir checking that dash in from Garmfield with 5B, getting a good counter hit, starting some pressure and slowly pushing it back. He should be getting this next cycle as well.
Garm recognizing that, he's going for longer pressure.
Yep.
Now we're going to the other side.
Some huge hits for Rakir. Alright, Garm mashing out, being able to take him back.
Yep.
Has the next cycle, tech that throw, this is huge. So many tech throws back and forth, their OS game is so strong. Oh my gosh, that throw was crazy.
Parries on wake up.
He got the cycle from that throw as well. That was very good for Garm. Oh, there's that parry. In that post-CS situation, there's no move that I'd have that could hit before the parry becomes active.
Yeah.
Here. So Rakir doing that parry and taking him out. He blocked the VO. That was huge. I know sometimes there's certain OSs that might lead into veil off. Like there's VO OS that you can do on purpose. Sometimes you hit like FFAD and it's a little wacky. But Rakir with all of the grid in the world. Oh, that is so much meter that's sitting there waiting to be accessed. That's crazy. But for now, gotta work his way back in. This might be similar to a previous round we had seen, right? With Garm sufficiently ahead, but Rikir gets it in, and still has the next cycle too.
Life is about equal now.
Oh, you can see the start of a 660 there from Garm, so he's able to get that side switch and cross up, but Rikir just throws him right back in.
Yeah.
The charge on the kicky, might have been an overhead. Garm stand blocking it. You can see the flash, so had to stand block there.
Ooh, a DP.
Yeah. We're getting close to that end game situation again. 20 seconds left. Garm very ahead, but gets hit by an IW on wake up.
Now has a life lead though.
Very close in life. But got this next cycle.
Rikir really needs to make something work here, yeah.
Rikir trying to hit 4C, hoping to catch Garmfield coming in, but 4C just not quite fast enough. Alright, 5B round start, taking out Garm. This is the first to threes, there's still a lot of space, Rikir can still come back through and take it out, Both these players very good at adapting, very good at realizing how the opponent plays, so there's always still room for Rikir to get back in.
High corner damage, oh my goodness.
Yep. You get that Vorpal in the beginning, which gives you the nice bonus damage. You can see it on the right side, it ticks up. Extra 400 damage just for having cycle when you do this combo. That's so huge, right? Over time, it builds up. It's big. Neo strip. Yep. No cycle from Garm, cycle strip away from Garm. Should be harder for him to win this next cycle due to the extra grid you get from being in VO state. Garm going for a TRM. Rikir low on life. If he had taken one TRM, he might be only one more away.
Yeah.
So when you have that amount of life lead and timer sticking on, oh my gosh, a DP.
Garm realizing that he's 2 games up. He has the life lead. He can afford to take quite a few more risks than he would normally want to.
Yeah, very true, very true. When you're in this position, right, it's just you still got another 3 games. If you lose this one, there's still 2 more afterwards.
Yeah.
A lot of time to start getting maybe a little bit more aggressive in swing decision making.
Oh, runs up.
Very critical throw for securing cycle there from here. Oh, there was a reset in there. That wasn't a true combo. He got him with the charge. That was very cool from here.
But here with the 2 days, okay.
Garm coming in.
Oh my god, that caught him.
That was huge. That's big for Rikir. Is it gonna kill? No.
Not quite. Okay.
But the jab takes him out. Rikir getting back in.
He's on his last life though. Garm just needs 1 round and he moves on to the grand finals to face the rebirth once again.
Oh yeah. Alright, very scary place to be as really any character against Rikir here, right? Rikir having cycle, having 100 meter, right? All the options that are available to him. The Havoc throw there, doing a lot more extra damage. CS, but gets thrown. Garm in position to take this next cycle. Oh, that drop was tragic.
Back in his favor. Green shield.
Oh, you can see, okay, there's like a big, Garm waited it out because Rikir might have done the guard thrust there, I believe. I didn't see exactly what meter he had, but in that green shield, you can guard thrust, kick the opponent away. You won't die if you get thrown. So Garm trying to see that. Unfortunately, Rikir not going for it. Very layered interactions back and forth. I feel like I don't have enough time to talk about everything that's going on.
I feel like Garm's been at a life deficit this entire round, and he's just playing with no fear whatsoever.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see so many of these CSs, part of the plan is, okay, if they're going to frame trap me, I'll CS, pause the screen, see it, hit them. But usually when these players CS, right, the other opponent knows that, is respecting it, and doesn't let them get it through. So a lot of neutral CS interactions like that. And through that, Rikir takes a game. He's back in it.
Yeah, he's back in it.
Alright, let's see how Garmfield adapts back, and maybe he'll get back in. Maybe he can close it out. Yep, the dash 5AA. Gets some nice little combo. Secures the first cycle of the game. Yeah, every time that jab hits as the defender, it's so stressful. Is he going to try to throw right afterwards? He's another 5AA. Everything forward is just this giant. Alright. Rakir CS's, and then afterwards tries to shield the last second to fight for next cycle, but Garm throws him out of it. Grid breaks him. Oh, there have been some tragic drops in the corner for those throw combos from Garm. Garm going for it again, trying to wait it out, but Rakir not biting.
Walk the overhead.
Yeah, you can see Rakir ran at him there for a little while and then waited, right? There wasn't an immediate dash to the Nash. He ran up into the delay 2A. That caught whatever Garm's response was to the dash up. So, you know, in Uni, it's really strong to delay your OSs and delay your throw techs. Oh my gosh, that was huge!
Yeah, that overhead. That to take the round.
Big grid break from Rakir.
What the heck? How did he tech that?
Oh, counter hit throw, no chance to tech from Rakir there. Alright. In that situation, right, Garm defending was a little bit up on grid. Rakir realizing that, maybe tried to make some aggressive moves to do a take back cycle, but Garm calling that out, hitting him, and not having him in the corner, and is, you know, running the high game plan. Garm trying to fight for cycle there as well, but Rakir getting it out. Right. A little bit of high pressure from Garm. You know, no 100 meter for him, so some of your options might be a little bit limited in terms of being able to react. Right. Rakir has 200 meters.
Cycle though. Puts Rakir back in the corner. Grid break.
I don't know what grid broke is. That was crazy. Maybe he didn't stand shield, then the guys
It looked
below.
like a jump shield.
Okay, I missed it. That's okay. Alright. You can see that Garm trying to stand at that mid-range, maybe space on Geyser or some of his big buttons, but you know, maybe Rakir able to dash through that and get him. Ooh, that is a huge starter.
I think Rakir can maybe kill him.
Yeah, you can VO here and be able to get him.
Yep.
You got the trophy you're in for Cross Cafe off, thank you.
Alright, it's 2-2.
Alright. Winner going into grand finals to fight Rakir, fight Reaver.
So many R's.
The 2AA stagger. Brings him to the corner. Alright, Garm. I didn't want to curse it and say it early, but Garm completing the corner throw combo, you know, being able to get it through this time. Able to CS there and see Rakir doing that low, and huge punish for him. Oh, I think Garm was trying to bait out a hit there, right?
Yeah,
you can see him charging a bit, and yeah.
Walk the overhead. Okay. We're not going to hit by that anymore.
Oh my gosh, the mash from Garm. Oh, the drop.
Oh, but the micro dash, but yeah. Take the time.
Alright. Rakir has a lot of cycle here. Able to have full meter, full cycle, bringing Garmfield to the corner. This could be huge, right? You can even spend meter here in your combo and then CS afterwards to go right back up to 200 if you wanted to. So many options you have available to you with all of these resources.
Out.
Throws him back into the corner. Alright, Garm's turn to start cooking. Oh! Rakir gets two critical shields there. Almost got cycle back for it, but...
Grid thrust coming out from Garm.
Yeah. In this case, you can see Garm doing grid thrust, but he's not grid broken. If you have CS in this game, or if you have Vorpal, you can use Vorpal instead of 100 meter and grid breaking yourself to throw them away.
Was it?
Nah.
Oh, it does? Okay.
Well. Zero points, bro. I'm at 0. I don't count any of those.
I'm terrible at guessing.
Oh, wow. That was such good spacing to be able to be outside that 6B range and then 4C him. Some very late throw attack as well from Rakir. Very delayed OS. Able to catch it. Oh, ooh. Alright. Mid-screen, you know, could be a little bit worse. Could be in the corner. VOs. This is the last round. They're VOing back and forth. Oh my gosh. Alright. Garm. Oh. I think that might have been the last move before you spend the VO as well. But, you know, now you still get the MVO. Maybe you get a second hit, right? You get another huge hit. But using it for pressure. Able to get a throw. Very strong head on cycle here. Yep, uses it immediately. Oh, wow, that's 2
Yeah.
Wins the post CS RPS. That's huge.
Oh, wow. 5B starter.
Yeah, we should be able to just get it with. Alright,
Nice.
congratulations to Garm. Very close. You know, you can see, we were talking about it earlier, right? It's both these players are very good at adapting and seeing what the opponent is doing and coming back in. So you can't ever count either of them out. But now Garmfield going in back against Revert, or going back against Revert.
Getting that run back.
Yep. You can see Revert. Revert's coming up. He's smiling, ready to play against Garm. I believe these guys have played a whole bunch as well. You know, I always hear Garm talking about like, oh, here I go into bracket again. Revert's just gonna destroy me, or you know, whatever he's talking. It's all in jest, right? It's all in fun. So
all these kind of gamers kind of, you know, hang out quite a bit.
Yeah, that's I think something that's really fun about the uni scene, right? Is there's not a huge scene where, you know, you go to events and it's like, I don't know any of these people, right? Like, you kind of know most people who consistently enter bracket to come out to the majors. You know, it's a very tight-knit community. It's very, you know, also very accepting to get people in. Like, I know some people are running a lot of beginner-focused content. Like, TORYUKEN has this Discord server for helping pair up people who are new to the game, or just people who aren't new to the game that want to learn with mentors. So you can find people to help you learn and, you know, get better at the game. It's an always going on process. You know, you're never like, I'm perfect, right? You're good at uni now. We're done.
Yeah, if you go to like the public Undernight Discord, there's plenty of people just posting like new events that they're hosting, like online, offline. There's always something coming out because, you know, we're trying to keep this game alive. We love this game, and we're trying to do our best. Because
it's fun. It's a lot of fun. There's as long as you can get through some of the net play funnies with playing with the people who are around you that have good internet, you know, you're flying high.
Yeah.
So, and then too, a lot of people have local scenes you can start introducing to. Like, I go to Toledo locals. Shout outs. I got to get that in at some point. So shout outs to Toledo locals. And you know, we would get like 20 person, 15 people uni brackets at like, you know, I don't want to say a random tournament in the Midwest, but you know, it's Toledo, Ohio, right? Like, you guys get 15 entrants at Toledo, Ohio. What the heck? So it's you know, you can always be getting people into the game. It's a lot of fun, you know.
All right, we're going straight into it. Grand finals.
All right, on Park, the net play stage.
They've got their own personal colors as well.
Let's go. Yeah, both people got their colors. Oh. Okay, we were winning the first interaction, getting over to the corner. When A2A delays, huge.
So annoying how for 2AA is a 2-hit move. It always makes like block strings feel like longer than they actually are.
Yeah. But you know, at least you recognize the first one, right? You can get that green sheet in between, and maybe get that easy grid.
Absolutely. Why they capturing something?
Oh, the drop there. I was thinking about saying Reaver should be able to close this out and kill him, but unfortunate drop. All these 5As, so scary, all of them, right? Like it's not like those 5As are plus, you know, like in any one of those, if Garmfield chooses to mash, right? Like as Reaver, you lose, but he could just do any other stagger after, right? Under Night Embers, we have rebeats in this game. You press a C normal, you can press an A normal afterwards. It's crazy. Alright. Garm with cycle, blocking, able to punish Reaver for doing BDP there. Best starter, huge corner combo.
That's like kind of unique about Reaver. Like, he's always willing to play these like RPS situations in like such a crazy way. Like BDP is not something you would normally consider OCS because it's kind of risky. They block it, you take like such a big amount of damage. But knowing that, Reaver is always willing to take that risk.
Yeah, you can see too in that previous interaction, Garmfield had CS and meatied with a special move. So when, Reaver had CS. When you meaty with a special move in this game, you can EX cancel, you know, on reaction to your opponent doing stuff. So, you know, very smart to meaty when the opponent has CS with special moves, you can react. But now for this round, Reaver winning the first interaction, getting Garm in the corner, but unfortunate drop, Garm getting a mash, comboing him out. I shouldn't say mash, you know, he's like, oh, it's a drop, it's time to hit him.
Yes, that's coming out.
Oh, wow.
3C80, let's go.
Gets it with a 3C, definitely able to, you know, big starter, take him down. Gets the VO strip as well, stopping Reaver from being able to CS on wake up or do anything. Reaver just jumps over all of the high geysers. His own VO.
Garm's grid broken.
Oh, the 2A.
He'll be able to catch out here.
Yep. And then after this too, Reaver has the choice again, right, to cash in all those grid blocks and get a bunch of meter. At any point when he's doing pressure, it's like, all right, meter time. Yep, you can see there all those grid blocks, 80 meter, right? That's huge. So now Garm getting the next cycle. Oh, gets hit by those 2As, the little tiny, you know, the rats biting your ankles. She gets you. Alright.
Run up my beat.
Yeah, very aggressive round start from ground field, but pays off. Able to just kind of sit at this range and try to throw these geysers, you know, keep the rat out. Linnea will also be counterplay, right? Being able to get that huge full screen projectile. That might count as an object, but that's like, you know, the nerd stuff in the game. Alright. I feel like Arm has, even though, you know, the first game he didn't win through, a lot of his success has come from standing at that range, right? Like, maybe around under the time, maybe a little farther back. You go to play with your guys in specials, reacting to whatever Reaver wants to do.
Those are kind of chatting it up there.
Yeah. Alright, Reaver winning this round start. You know, there's a line of thought about the game, right? Where if you win the first round, the plan for the second round is like, if you can win it, cool. But if not, you know, make sure you have 200 meter by the end, right? It's all about meter conservation. So you go into round 3 with you know, all of your meter. You're gonna play a next good third round. But you know, or if you just win it, like that's pretty sick too. So Garm definitely, you know, getting in there. Ooh. Oh wow!
How did that give him the orbiter?
I feel like both those options were jump scares to me. I was like, oh, Garm's doing the pogo, and then Linnea's jumping, oh my gosh, you know. Alright, Linnea to A's. Garm picked me the right time to mash. That was a crazy, or I shouldn't say it was crazy, but that was a very good call out, right? Like, he just, he knew the time Reaver was coming in, right? Knew when to hit his button. There's a chance as well, maybe he had pressed on some previous interactions, because if you press a button when your block's done, right? Like, you're chilling, nothing happens.
Yeah.
So 1-1. Whoa! That roll was so scary.
Shield.
Oh. Garm able to stop the combo early, you know, send Linnea full screen, or send Reaver full screen, charge a bit, get cycle, and then now in the next interaction, you get him back in corner.
Garm's been finding a lot of success with the pogos like this particular set. Wasn't really presenting that in the winner's final, so that's probably an application he's just made.
Yeah. Oh, that time, Garm, you saw the startup of a DP there, and then he a special cancel. In this game, you cannot special cancel the inbound DPs and stuff like that, right? If you did BDP there, you couldn't do that. But ADP is not regularly inbound to wake up. It's got some other properties, but for just regular strike, you get hit. So that's why you can special cancel. Timer ticking down here. Oh, Garm getting a big hit. This is definitely the rest of the interactions. Reaver's got to be the one to
Once again with the pogo. Reaver's just kind of lost dealing
that
with
mix.
this. Yeah.
Authentic hide mix. Alright, the neutral jump. Looking like how I play Street Fighter 6. I just do neutral jump in the whole game, but Garm get that hit.
Counter hit by Z.
Alright, huge throw. Probably getting this next cycle. Yep. Reaver challenging a little bit, you know, flashing the charge there, maybe trying to bait out Garmfield going in and punishing him for it, but Garm didn't bite, just takes the cycle in. Get the huge hit after it.
He's out.
Yep. Whoa! Okay.
Is this plus? It's not. Okay.
No. There's no way. We'd be in Candyland if that was plus. That'd be insane. Alright. You can see Garm just trying to create space, right? All those backdashes, like, I can be closer to the corner, I just gotta keep you away. But approaching a little bit, Reaver able to smash out of pressure at the right time. Ooh, wow. That was huge. Okay. Evened up on rounds. Yep, the dash throw from Linnea. It's always, you know, the Linnea at any point when you're dashing up, you just stop moving. You know, you can stand there, you can dash up, you can throw, you can hit a button. It's odd to think about as any character, really, how fast Linnea is. I feel like I blinked and the round is almost over. This has been a total... Reaver's been going to town this round. Garm able to get a DP out, fighting for his life. Alright. Going for the throw combo, gonna get this next cycle. Oh, wow! That was probably reaction too, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's the long move, right? Linnea having a force function in this game that kind of defeats anything that hits her, right? Like, even throws, you phase through them, I think.
Yeah, like,
their command
she's invulnerable when she presses it, and then she can press it again to get counter.
Yeah, yep. Get the sword punch, so Reaver up 2-1.
Single 2A.
Yeah, that little kick felt so violent. Even though nothing happened afterwards, it was just like, hey. Garm almost at 100.
Punishing Reaper for being a little bit greedy there.
Straight back and forth. Garm able to recognize what Reaper was doing, where he's going to meet him. Garm shielding, getting the next cycle. Yeah, you
can see them going. They're having a laugh.
All in good fun. Oh, and he teched the throw too. That was crazy. I mean, like usually you see, one player's gain so much respect they just dash forward and throw you, but here both players going forward, down star, teching the throw. BDP's out. I feel like a lot of time, when you can land a lot of those DPs in the corner, the way the RPS does work for your opponent's point of view is like, oh my gosh, okay, I'm like done meeting, we'll just block and get them. But then if you mash, you're in there as the defender, right?
Look at all this chip, holy.
Oh, we hear both players laughing over there as well about the little, little mix. Oh!
BCB there, gets punished.
Yep.
Oh! Dropped the combo though.
Alright, Garm taking the throw after CS.
Whoa! These pogos are insane.
They both did, it was the same pogo jump that happened before. Yeah, the same pogo dive kick. Pogo clearly winning out in that spot, but the jump back dive kick from Lene is so good in some situations. It's very powerful.
All right, Garm is one game away from a bracket reset.
Yes, it's very possible. Fighting for next cycle, Garm getting it. Uses it immediately, wants to fight for next cycle, and gets his 100 meter.
I see Whip punish that.
Oh, that was a very good pickup for being able to get that assault. Or after the assault. Oh wow, runs up, backdashes. Garmfield not flinching at all. Runs up a second time. Garmfield takes it. Very good from Garm. Oh, yep. Garm CSing after you could already see the assault from Reaper.
Goes for 80 so he can get a combo off of it.
Yep. Throw. Really, at this point, it's all those little chips of life that start really mattering, right? 35 seconds left, but Reaver getting cycle and taking him out.
The Helm Breaker. Mega Plus.
Both players very close in line. Garm getting a 2A.
Get around.
Okay, I looked like it dropped out for a second. I was like, no.
Optimal, he got the CS. He gets an extra meter.
That's true. That's huge. Alright, a little bit of drop there. We were able to get the Kuga dash into hitting the opponent. Yeah, this 2A OS's. Yeah, it's so hard to deal with the 2A pressure. You can just keep blocking, but every time you're sitting there just taking the passive option and blocking, the opponent can choose, extend a little bit more, be aggressive, try to throw you, do anything, and now, right, you're blown up.
The moment you try to match out, here almost a 5C and you get counter hit.
Yep. Garm, stand blocking the overhead, very nice. Gets the mash, gets him out. Fuzzy Abare, as we call it in the Uni community. Cool. I love those Uni moments. Both players are just crouching next to each other.
Whoa, what's going on here?
That's the thing he tried to do before that we saw, and we were like, was that a drop? What was that? It was that. That's sick. Becoming combo. Oh my gosh. Yeah, like infinite meter. Or quick man cycle, right? When you're in CBO, it's easier to win the next cycle. He just holds charge, gets a bunch of it, taps it again. He's already back at 100. He's just dancing over there. Oh my gosh. Alright, Garm gonna try his best to just be able to chip him out.
10 seconds left, just trying to keep Reaper in check. Oh, but he meshes out!
Wow! Oh, wow. Wait, it's not over! It's not over! No! Garm gets it, it's a reset! Rematch! Reaper shaking his head. Oh my gosh. Alright, alright. They're going back to the main menu, maybe taking a second. Resetting the number counter in the game, Oh my gosh. Huge. You can see Garm starting to find those ranges, right, where he can be able to control Reaper better as well, being able to find better answers and scrambles that beat more of the spread of options that Reaper might pick, right? As we've seen Pogo destroy the the dive kick a lot, and then also, right, Reaper just continues to block, puts Garm in a strong spot to, maybe do something a little silly, maybe get a little unorthodox mixing. So those 5B whips just outside the range, I think are so huge, right? Because as Reaper, if you're doing anything there, right, you're just going to get counter hit by the Garm 5B. Alright, yep. Reaper spending there. I think part of that might have been, right, the combo goes on for a bit longer, right? As the cycle's coming up, you have an easier time winning the next cycle. Less time for the opponent to challenge.
Yep.
Oh.
Reaper just dashing in, kind of just try to bait Garm like matchup, catching him with the 5A, and now Garm is dead.
Yeah, you can see that the grid break throw there. Garm having CS, might have been trying to CS out, right? Which in this game, that shield button that helps you get cycle is also the button you need to use it. So sometimes it's unfortunate what happens. Oh! Garm with a 3-cab, like you were mentioning earlier, right? The very powerful S in this game.
Yeah, covers, serves as an anti-air, also text throw. What's not to love? Some characters with their 3-cats, like those 3-cats like trade favorably. So even if you kind of do it early, they get clipped. You can maybe still get a combo of all of it. I don't know if Hyde's like that, but
yeah. You can see at the end there, Garm doing a little bit of stuff, maybe trying to fight for that cycle, but when you're down that many blocks, it's hard to get in. And Reaper getting it out. Reaper slowly pushing Garm back to mid-screen as well. Oh, counter hit throw.
CSDP.
Alright, throw tech. You can see Garm there trying to mash out him with the 2 A's from Renee. Picked this time wrong, and now Reaper's cooking. Alright. Very scary here for Garmfield. 20 seconds left. He doesn't have the life lead, so he's got to be the one that makes a move. Reaper can just try to put him in the fridge, ice him out, keep him down there.
Oh, catches the shield.
Yep.
Unfortunate. Alright. First game at the reset. To Reaper.
Two-way stagger. You saw Reaper there doing a shield and attacking a throw. Reaper backdashing there at that range, putting him behind the cycle, but able to charge and get it out. Garm not being aggressive enough to be able to fully punish it, right? Because these other situations, being that forward and that aggressive has gotten him destroyed, so he's trying to stand a bit farther back. That's my understanding. So he's getting him. Oh, that throw was just a little bit too early. In this game, you have throw protection on wake up, so you can't throw them right away. You got to delay it a bit.
Yeah, you got to wait about 7 frames before you can actually throw them without gold throwing them.
Yeah. Garm getting that last throw in. Once you're in throw kill range, it's so tough, right? Every interaction, you try to Wesson throw, they can punish you for that. You don't throw Wesson throw, they just throw you. It's so hard. Trade there. Moving in a range, it's probably better for Garmfield, right? At these farther distances. Hyde having the nicer fireballs, or the ones that continue to go. Hyde laser, Hyde gem.
Raw DPs. Reaper catching him with the 2B. Puts Garm back in the corner.
Should be in a spot to win this next cycle as well, but Garm being able to tech the throw.
Yeah, it's always risky. It's always kind of risky to throw after right at the end of the cycle, because I think if your opponent like techs it, then what's going on here?
That was sick.
I was trying to say something and they just like stood there.
They're just standing there menacingly. Alright, Garm, flashing shit a little bit too much. You were able to good break throw him, but VO's afterwards. Now Reaper's one who's good broken.
Oh, did I kick?
Yep. That's what we were talking about earlier, right? Dive kick, beats a lot of options there. Garm trying to throw him, dive kick push in the air. You can't throw someone in the air.
VO's strip. Garm doesn't get the cycle.
Alright.
Oh my goodness.
What? I hear Reaper yelling in the background near from that. He's like, how did that happen? You can see that was like a stand throw, right?
Yeah.
Just assaulting over him. Oh my gosh, tech throw. With 30 seconds left, you cannot just chip them out as high, at least in this life difference. You have to make some move. You gotta get in. Oh, he's starting to guess.
Reaper's losing his mind.
Alright, gotta make something happen.
Oh,
that was something! Garm has the last cycle of the game.
What happens now is...
Oh, they gotta mash at some point.
5 seconds left!
Oh, and the 5A smacks him. Get down from, no throwing me. Get away from me.
Fly swatter.
Alright. Reaver up 2-0.
One game away from winning it all.
Yep. The green shields, you know, not getting you any cycle when they just flash like that. There has to be an actual hit that connects to be able to get you those little grid squares at the bottom of the screen. So a lot of those green shields that Garm had, you know, unable to revert to win this next cycle. So, you know, revert knowing to only hit Garm once. Oh, there's that green shield.
Yeah.
Can't attack those if you're in green shields, then you just get grid broke.
It's almost another reason to do grid throws. So it was a true punish.
Right.
Stand deck.
One up 3C. I feel like I see Seth players do that all the time, you know, because they're so used to flying around, right? You can just run up and get people.
Yeah, like Reaper's been jumping around quite a bit, so Garm running up and just pressing 3C there, it's just paying dividends.
Yep, gets him with the pogo, lands, able to take the first round. Yep. Garm trying to do more of the pogo pressure. You can see Reaver. Oh, Garm getting some shields in there at the last second, trying to fight for that cycle, but doesn't get it. Reaver good break those. DP and pressure from Garm, huge. No, don't frame trap me. You're gonna be matched later.
You can see sort of like after that bracket reset, Reaper's kind of been pacified a little bit. He's feeling a little bit more patient, not going for too many crazy things.
Yeah, the pace of the match definitely feels like it's slowed down since then. We've gotten in a lot more of these.
Ooh, CK Hugbreaker.
All right. You know, Reaver using Cycle as part of the start to that combo, so not able to fight for it, but VO's at the end to stop Garm from getting it, which is huge.
Oh, okay. Wow. Grid break throw.
Reaver's been getting a lot of mileage off that 5A into throw afterwards, grid breaking. It's been doing very well for him. All right. Reaver ahead on the first cycle, but Garm ahead on life and stage positioning, so.
Drops on the charge. Unfortunately, still loses cycle. Pretty close there.
Yep. Oh, instant tech from Reaver.
Just pressing 5A into the shield.
Oh, counter hit. Reaver chasing him down. Spend a little here, get the opponent in the corner. FCS. Solo. It's time. Oh, that's that backdash we were talking about before.
Wait, it's CAD. Oh, assault J. Hey.
G, 1A GPs.
Well, Reaver with the 3-0 in the bracket reset.
The 3-0 reset.
To win the whole tournament.
Yeah. Great stuff to all top 4. Yeah. I think it's one of those things where, as I mentioned before, right, with both players adapting, it's so easy, I think, in fighting games, right? You can start to slip or like not be able to keep up the adaptation as fast as your opponent because there's so much going on, right? Especially in a grand final set, you've been playing the game all day.
And especially for Garm, he was knocked back into the losers knocked down into the losers bracket. Had to go through here, and that was a whole 5-game set.
Yeah.
And had to play another 5-game set to reset the bracket. I can imagine it's probably quite tiring for him.
Yep, so you can see Garm be able to make some of those adjustments in the first set to come through, but Reaver adjusting back, able to come through and take it out. So, you know, very good by everyone involved.
Well, good stuff to all the players. You know?
I think, as well, something that I like a lot about Under Night that we can see is there's a lot of character variety in our top 8s as we come along, right? Like, you would think, oh, you know, Batista, she's the best one, everyone's just going to pick that. But, you know, Matt's hard, Yuzu hard, Hilda kind of hard, Myakia, I mean,
less hard.
It's a little less hard, but, you know, like, actually playing this game well is a lot about system mechanics and being able to see your opponent's intent behind what they're doing. And so a lot of that is just very fundamental Under Night play. It's, you know, a lot of you who play this game, especially now, right, have been playing for a very long time. a lot of people have a lot of experience with so much of the cast, right? I know Garm particularly, if you like ever see him stream and scroll through, or see him scroll through his ranked matches, you can see every character in the cast. He's got like 1,000 matches or something crazy, right? I don't know if it's that high, but a lot of them, he's, you know, he just has fun playing the game, right? It's just a great time.
Yeah.
People have asked, like, or I've seen people talk, right? Like, how are you grinding the game so much? You know, isn't it like, all of a sudden he's like, I'm not grinding, I'm just having fun. What do you mean?
Yeah.
I'm just playing the game.
Well, I think we've got to close it out now.
All right, so yeah, whatever's next. You know, hope that set's as fun as Uni was. Oh, Super Turbo.
Okay.
I don't know much about that game, but I know anytime I see that game, it looks crazy to me. So I hope that's a crazy, that you guys got some crazy sets. It's a fun time.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess the only thing else I gotta say is, you know, this is like a Toledo local shirt, you know, so make sure to come to the locals.
He's got to shout it out.
Yeah, this is Limelight. We have it in like a movie theater kinda. You know, you play it on a monitor, but we got it's projected, huge screen. Street Fighter 6 it's next weekend is our Limelight tournament. So yeah, it's sick. Come out to that.
All right. Well, I guess that'll be it for us. We'll be seeing you guys.
Yeah, GG's.